It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. We could be looking at 4 quarters of end-to-end basketball tonight. Both teams extremely athletic. Kenny, who were some of the more athletic guys you played against?
Most athletic guys, wow. I think at the point guard position there was a lot of athletic guys, but the guy who was probably toughest to keep out of the lane, other than Isaiah Thomas, was Kevin Johnson, who doesn't get a lot. The mayor of Sacramento, Shaq's new franchise.
For me, it was Hakeem. He was quick, smart.
We're live from Houston, where the crowd is on their feet. It's the Toronto Raptors facing the Houston Rockets. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Scola out there with Powell, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's DeRozan with the drive. And his first shot of the game, no good. Well, you think back to the 2009 draft, the Thunder selecting James Harden 3rd overall, and there was some second guessing there.
Yeah, and Tyreke Evans, Kevin, taking a pick after him, won Rookie of the Year. But with time, Harden's talent is proven out, and you could argue he should have gone first in that draft.
Kyle Lowry. And Lowry gets it to go. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Harden kicks to Howard. It's stolen by Valanciunas. The drive by Lowry. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul. And for Kyle Lowry, a guy who just has an unbelievable nose for the basketball, the triple-double comes naturally to him now. Top 10 in the league the past 2 seasons. In his short time with the Raptors,
From James
it's almost as if he's allergic to layups. I mean, this guy has got to throw it down at every opportunity.
You know his teammates love seeing him explode to the rim like that.
They most certainly do, guys. That gets everybody up off the bench, too.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. Great D that time from Howard. And here are the Rockets now. It's a 3-point game. Back to Harden. Houston moving it around. Here's the 3, and he gets it to go. Harden's got his first 3 points of the game.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Here's Lowry. He's got 5. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. 3 seconds left. And he lays it up and in.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
All right, Houston, coming out of the corner, your own Rockets. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in playing the game. It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's at.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Ariza is the small forward in Smith the 4. Thornton out there with Terry, and it's Capella in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Ariza. Misses off the right iron. Raptors with the lead. Outside DeRozan. And another basket for Toronto.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
In the corner, Thornton with it. And another 3 for Houston.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Pass to Ross. A 3-ball. Count the bucket.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
In the corner, Thornton with it. Down low. Here's Smith. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Patrick Patterson.
Yeah, way to play and get to the line.
And, you know, defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Dwight Howard's checked in for Capella. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. James Harden, he's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Jason Terry. Now, here's Joseph. Tight defense on him. Outside Lowry. 1 second left. And we're...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They were clearly a better shooting team. Their play calling and execution were on point. It wasn't a
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See ya.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead for the first 2 quarters. You look at Marcus Thornton, he's really been playing well.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
That's right. Sometimes the stats are facade. I mean, he's passing the eye test with his impact on the floor.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Scholes. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. Playing alongside James Harden, a lot less pressure, too, on Dwight Howard to carry the load offensively these days. It's certainly, Clark, made things easier for him.
Not only easier, I think it's been more comfortable for him as a secondary scorer. Rolling to the rim, crashing the offensive glass. Those are things he can do at a high level for a lot longer, I think.
6 to shoot. Launches it. The rebound by Harden.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Stolen by Harden.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg.
James Harden. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Houston making some changes. Capella's checked in, and Smith's subbed in for Brewer. Watson the pass to Ariza. Houston moving the ball around. Now the pass to Capella. The dish now to Lawson. Feeds to Smith. In the corner. Harden. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 10 points for James Harden.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
All right, Houston, coming onto the court on your own. Rockets Power Dancers.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Here's Beverly. Smith at the power forward with Howard at the center. Patrick Beverly out there with Terry. And it's Thornton in at the 3 spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Now here's Thornton. Back to Beverly. And stolen by Biyombo. Fast break Toronto. Joseph leading the charge. Cross. That's good.
Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
And the gap's narrowing right now, Clark. Every second from here on out counts. Neither team can afford to make mistakes. You gotta manage the clock and play smart.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 5.
Power Dancers.
We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. Brewer is checked in for the Rockets.
Corey Brewer.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Joseph dishes to DeRozan. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kicks to Thornton. The 3. And another 3 for Houston.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shoots.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Here's DeRozan. The shot is off. And Houston the other way now. Thornton passes to Smith. And Brewer kicks to Howard. Here's Beverly. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Gets the first. That narrows the gap to 7 for the Rockets. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Smith. And James Harden subbed in for Marcus Thornton. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. Lowry comes in for Joseph. And an intentional foul right there. And the ref is making a change here. Scola's checked in.
Into the lineup for the
And stolen by Scola. Ariza with the rebound.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Right side, DeRozan. Offensive rebound. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He is sold the glass to the right, then is sold at the rim.
Yeah, straight bringing the hard hat on that one. That's what you like to see on the backboard.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.